White just played. Queen b4. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Rook takes g2 check. King takes g2. Rook g8 check. King f1. Queen takes h3 check. King e2. Rook g2 check. King d1. Queen d3 check. Queen d2. Rook takes d2 mate black 1. Let's go to the next game. White played. Queen c2. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Rook c3. Black is looking to play rook takes c2 and establish a winning position. Knight takes c3 was chosen by white. Queen g3 check. King d1. Knight takes c3 check. King d2. Queen e3 check. King e1. On d3. Black might go for pawn takes c2 and dominate the board. Queen takes d3 was chosen by white. Queen takes c1 check. Bishop d1. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White just played. On a6. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Knight g3 check. King g1. Queen a1 check. King h2. White is setting up to play king takes g3 and take decisive advantage. On h4 was chosen by black. Queen d8 check. King g7. Queen takes h4. Queen h1 check. King takes g3. Queen e1 check. King g4. On f5 check. King f4. Queen takes h4 check. King e5. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King f2. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On g3 check. King e1. On takes g2. Knight takes e2. Rook a1 check. King d2. On promotes to queen at g1. Black intends to play queen e1 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes g1 was chosen by white. Rook takes g1. On takes d5. Rook g2 check. King c3. Rook takes c2 check. King takes c2. King takes d5. King d3. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White played. Rook b1. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. King f6. King g2. On a2. Black considers playing pawn promotes to queen at axb1 and dominate the board. Rook a1 was chosen by white. King e7. King f3. King d6. King e3. King takes c6. King d4. Rook a4 check. King c3. Rook takes f4. Rook takes a2. Rook takes f2. On h4. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White played. Rook g1. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Bishop takes h3 check. Queen takes h3. Rook g8 check. King h2. Queen takes f2 check. King h1. White's idea is to play rook takes g8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook h8 played by black. Black wants to play rook takes h3 mate and establish a winning position. Queen takes h8 was chosen by white. Bishop takes h8. Rook cf1. Queen h4 check. King g2. Bishop d4. Black is setting up to play Queen g4 check. King h2. Queen takes e2 check and gain a significant edge. Rook takes f4 move preferred by white. Queen g5 check. King f3. White is planning to play rook takes g5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop takes g1 move preferred by black. Knight g3 black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black played king d6. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Rook takes d5 check. King takes d5. Queen d3 check. Knight d4. Knight takes d4. Queen c4. Bishop e4 check. King c5. Knight takes e6 check. Queen takes e6. Bishop takes b7. Queen takes a2. Queen e3 check. King d6. Queen b6 check. King e7. Black is preparing to play. Rook takes f2. Queen takes f2. Rook takes c3 check. Pawn takes c3. Queen takes f2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop takes c8 played by white. Queen a1 check. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White just played rook takes b7. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Rook h3 check. King g2. Bishop takes g4. Bishop takes g4. King takes g4. King f1. Rook h2. Black is setting up to play. King g3. Rook 1 b2. Rook takes b2. Rook takes b2. Rook h1 check. King e2. Rook h2 check. King d3. Rook takes b2 and gain a significant edge. Rook b8 move preferred by white. King f3. Black considers playing rook h1 mate and gain a significant edge. Rook takes h8 move preferred by white. Rook takes h8. King g1. King takes e3. Rook b6. Rook c8. Rook takes a6. King takes d4. King f2. King takes c5. King e3. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen f6. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Knight f4 check. Pawn takes f4. Rook e1 check. Knight e2 check. Rook takes e2 check. King d7. Black is looking to play queen takes g6 and establish a winning position. Queen takes f6 was chosen by white. Pawn promotes to queen at g1 check. Knight d1. King c6. Rook e7. White intends to play queen f7. Rook c8. Rook takes b7 and gain a significant edge. Rook c8 was chosen by black. Queen f5. White is preparing to play pawn c4. Queen e3 check. Knight takes e3. Pawn takes e3. Queen b5 mate and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen g2 move preferred by black. Queen d7 check. King c5. Queen takes b7. Queen takes b7. Rook takes b7. Rook f8. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black played bishop takes f2. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Bishop f6. Rook c8. Queen g4 check. King f8. Queen g7 check. King e8. Queen g8 check. King d7. Queen takes f7 check. King d6. Rook d1 check. King c5. Queen takes a7 check. Queen b6. Queen e7 check. King c4. Knight d5. White is aiming to play knight takes b6 check and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes d5 was chosen by black. Queen f7. White wants to play queen takes d5 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook c5 was chosen by black. Rook takes d5. Queen takes f6. Rook takes c5 check. King takes c5. Queen takes f6. King c4. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game.